This module describes how to add controllers to your project in Integration Designer APEX. Let's begin. A controller is any RTI handheld remote control, keypad, app, or product that provides a user interface designed for control. After you add the rooms to your project, you'll next add the controllers. A controller may be added to an individual room, or, if controlling devices from 2 or more rooms, to the global area. First, click the Add Workspace item button in the top left of the Workspace section. The Add Workspace window will display. Next, select the Controllers tab. A list of all current and legacy controllers will appear, and you may scroll through the list, or type in the controller model in the search criteria before selecting a controller. Next, click on the T3X controller. A careful decision must be made on whether the controller is assigned to an individual room or the global area. If the controller needs to control devices that exist in 2 or more rooms, that controller should be placed in the global area. If the controller is placed in and dedicated to a room, it would only be able to have user interfaces and control for any device in that room and devices in the global area. It would not be able to control devices placed in other rooms in the project. Please refer to the module Thought Process behind adding a device or controller to global versus an individual room for more information. In this system file, we'll add a T3X controller to an individual room first. Making sure the T3X is selected, select the family room from the list of rooms available. Click Next, and a new window will display with some detail under Device Information on the top right. It will also show the default page template being used and an option to rename the T3X under Name of the Device. On the right side of the window, APEX will display all the global source devices and source devices in the room you're adding, for which it can create user interfaces. Note that the other rooms in the system file will not allow you to add user interfaces. If you had intended to access the sources in separate rooms and create user interfaces, select the Back button and add them to the global area. Check the device pages you wish to add to your controller in addition to the home pages. Click Add Device, and APEX will create the user interfaces that you selected on the T3X for all the devices in the global area and the family room. Next, let's add an iPad to the project file, but this time we'll add it to the global area to control sources in 2 or more rooms. First, click on the global area on the left side of the Add Workspace item window. Select an RTI panel iPad from the controller list. Then click Next. Notice that this time, every room and every device are available to add pages to our iPad global controller. The ability to add all source devices system-wide is the main difference when adding a controller to global versus an individual room in the project file. Every room has an option to add a home page, so your iPad may jump to that page for each room. Select the pages you want, making sure to deselect any pages that are not needed. Click Add Device, and APEX will add all the selected pages to the iPad. Note that in this example, we added controllers after all devices were implemented. Generally, if you add the controllers to the project file initially, it will provide you the same options as you add sources and page sets to the system file. You may add a controller or source device at any point while programming your system file. Thank you for watching.